What if I told you that some of the biggest legends in baseball didn't just rely on talent? They relied on secrets, rigged baseballs, illegal iPhones, cork bats, buzzers, steroids, trash cans echoing through stadium tunnels. Major League Baseball is supposed to be a game of tradition and honor. But behind the home runs and highlight reels, there's a history of scandals that shook the sport to its core. Today, we're breaking down the most shocking ways MLB players, and even the league itself, were caught cheating. It starts with a glance. Aaron Judge steps into the batter's box. The pitcher sets. The stadium holds its breath. But just before the pitch, Judge quickly looks toward the Yankees dugout. Seconds later, boom, home run. Commentators immediately questioned it. Why was he looking away from the pitcher right before the throw? And it didn't happen just once. Multiple at-bats. Same glance. Same result. The suspicion was sign stealing. The theory: someone was decoding the catcher's signals and relaying the pitch type from the dugout, so Judge would know what was coming. Even the opposing manager publicly said it looked strange, but nothing was proven. No punishment. No fine. And Judge leaned into the controversy. The next time he homered, he rounded the bases, covering his eyes, mocking the accusations. Whether it was coincidence or something more, he walked away untouched. Max Scherzer wasn't so lucky. During a routine check, umpires examined Scherzer's glove and hands and said they felt too sticky. He was ordered to wash his hands with alcohol and change gloves. He returned and was checked again. Still sticky. Scherzer insisted it was just sweat mixed with rosin, which is legal. But officials believed it could have been pine tar or spider tack, substances that dramatically improve grip and spin rate. He repeatedly swore on his children's loves that he wasn't cheating. It didn't matter. MLB suspended him for 10 games. In a league already cracking down on foreign substances, the message was clear. Sticky hands equal consequences. Then there's Rodolfo Castro, whose scandal might be the most embarrassing of them all. Castro slid headfirst into third base. As he stood up, something fell out of his pocket. An iPhone. Cameras zoomed in immediately. Commentators were stunned. MLB strictly prohibits phones on the field or even in the dugout because they can be used to steal signs or relay information in real time. Castro claimed he simply forgot it was in his pocket. He said he got dressed, ate, took batting practice, and it never crossed his mind. Accident or not, the league didn't care. He was fined heavily. A phone might seem harmless, but compared to what Sammy Sosa did, it was nothing. Sosa was one of the most beloved sluggers in baseball history. Over 600 home runs. A fan favorite during the legendary home run races. But during one game, his bat shattered, and what was inside changed everything. Corked out the bat had been drilled and filled to make it lighter. A lighter bat allows faster swing speed, better timing, and potentially more power. Sosa claimed he used it only for batting practice and grabbed the wrong bat by mistake. MLB didn't buy the innocence angle. His bats were confiscated and tested. Although only one was corked, the damage to his reputation was permanent. His numbers were suddenly questioned. His credibility collapsed. And despite his incredible stats, he has never been voted into the Hall of Fame. But individual cheating is one thing. What the Houston Astros did was on another level. In 2017, the Astros won their first World Series. It looked like the culmination of a brilliant rebuild. Years later, it looked like a coordinated scheme. Former pitcher Mike Fears revealed the system. During home games, a camera in center field zoomed in on the catcher's signs. The live feed was sent to a monitor near the dugout. Players decoded the pitch and relayed it to the batter by banging on a trash can. One bang for all speed. Silence for a fastball. It worked. The Astros led the league in runs and batting average. Jose Altuve won MVP. They dominated at home. Then came the moment that fueled even more suspicion. In a playoff game, Altuve hit a dramatic walk-off home run, but immediately told teammates not to rip off his jersey. Cameras later showed what looked like tape on his chest, sparking rumors of a buzzer that vibrated to signal pitches. MLB launched a full investigation. The organization was fined millions. Managers were suspended. Draft picks were stripped. But no players were suspended. Fans were furious. Players across the league called the punishment weak. Trash cans were thrown on the fields in protest. To this day, many believe that 2017 championship doesn't count. And then there's Barry Bonds. At one point in his career, Bonds hit 34 home runs in a season. Solid, but not historic. Then suddenly, he exploded, hitting 73 home runs in a single year. A record that still stands, but his body changed too. He grew visibly larger. His head size became a topic of national discussion. An investigation into his trainer uncovered performance-enhancing drugs, including a substance referred to as the cream. Bonds claimed it was a supplement for arthritis. Prosecutors argued it was a steroid. He testified under oath that he never knowingly took performance-enhancing drugs. He was later convicted of obstruction of justice, though that conviction was eventually overturned. Still, public opinion had already turned when he broke the all-time home run record. Instead of pure celebration, he faced sarcasm and skepticism. He was excluded from MLB video games, replaced by a fictional player. And despite being one of the most statistically dominant hitters ever, Barry Bonds is not in the Hall of Fame. But here's the twist. What if MLB itself bent the rules? In 2016, baseball was facing declining TV ratings and attendance. The sport was labeled slow and boring. So the league asked a simple question: what excites fans the most? Home runs. In 2017, MLB saw over 6,000 home runs, a record. The following season, over 6,700, more than during the steroid era. Around the same time, MLB purchased Rawlings, the company that manufactures official baseballs. Suddenly, the league directly controlled production of the very equipment used in games. Players began noticing differences. The ball seemed to carry farther. Minor league players using similar baseballs saw massive spikes in home run rates, reportedly over 50% increases. Pitcher Justin Verlander openly questioned whether the balls were juiced. He argued that the surge in home runs was changing the nature of the game. Instead of strategy, base stealing, and situational hitting, it became about launch angle and clearing the fence. MLB denied intentionally altering the balls to boost the fence. But the timing and the numbers fueled suspicion. So when people talk about cheating in baseball, it's not just about one corked bat or one sticky glove. It's about a culture where the line between innovation and manipulation gets blurry, from suspicious glances in the dugout to trash cans echoing behind it, from corked bats and foreign substances to performance-enhancing drugs and possibly altered baseballs. Baseball has always been a game of inches. But sometimes, those inches are engineered. And the craziest part, the sport survives every scandal. Fans keep watching. Records keep falling. Home runs keep flying. Because controversy doesn't kill baseball. It makes it impossible to look away. If you enjoyed this breakdown of MLB's biggest cheating scandals, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications for more deep dives like this. Share this with someone who thinks baseball is boring, and let me know in the comments which scandal shocked you the most.